Well, guys, we are back. I thought I'd do a quick, before I shut the flight simulator down for today, I thought I'd do a little helicopter flight from Queenstown up into the mountains and back again. This is going to be interesting. I'm not a helicopter pilot, and I do have a lot of the settings on, so I can just cruise and not worry too much about, because things happen quite quickly on this helicopter, and of course we don't have the so it's basically all about being gentle on the controls, trying to get that balance with hovering, and not like in the real world where you see pilots, not in like movies you see them go up. You sort of want to ease forward and just gather that momentum, that speed, but like flying, you're getting that wing flow over your,
you are not clear to take off.
like that. And I mean, this is quite fun. I never really got into helicopter flying, but I want to do the small when I get that next flight simulator. But this is pretty cool. I only started to appreciate flying helicopters. It's always important to. I have my trim set to this one that moves my head around, but I push the brake because we don't use brakes in helicopters. But I just push the brake button and trim down, and I'm actually getting quite the hang of flying this helicopter. The going from FSX to this, I remember getting into the helicopter and just spin around, and I'm like, nah, this is not for me. I do not know what I'm doing, but like the FMS programming, put a bit of thought into it, and a bit of research, and helicopter flying is all about. Of course, we don't have that feeling on behind a motionless cockpit, but it is all about flying with the seat of your pants and lots of minimal input, but lots of it. And with all of those, like, what do you call it? So you've got my longitude and lateral rotor trims assigned to my little head moving switch, but I have to push the brake button because one of the settings you can't move around, and you really do need to move your head all around when you're flying the helicopter. But this is not Devil's Staircase, that's the road along the lake there, but this is I think locals often call this Devil's Staircase. This is the long, windy road up into to one of the main ski fields. As you can see, this is beautiful Queenstown. We need to do more of this. I need to do more of this. Showcase my stunning, beautiful country, Aotearoa, New Zealand, which I like to use. I love using that name. The more, especially I travel, the more I appreciate how so many cultures around the world have their own language, and we potentially have our own language, but we just choose not to use it, unfortunately. But that is definitely changing, and yeah, I'd love to be on a train in Europe and speak my mother language and not speak some language that everyone knows. Because I'm always like, us Kiwis, we don't really learn languages because we don't have any need for it. But when we're traveling, I mean, there are people do, but it's not like a compulsory thing at school. And I just wish, instead of speaking English on the train, it'd be cool like everyone else speak their own little language, and learning to speak Te Reo Maori would be awesome, because no one around the world would know that language, but you do, and you can talk to your heart's content. Not trying to be sneaky or anything, but sometimes it's good to not be, if you want to be polite and you're in a situation where. So this is you see, this is in the winter time. This is the winter wonderland, and this is where pilots will take rich, high-paying guests straight to the mountain without that nauseous, inducing, what do you call it? windy road up here, and they just go straight. Then, of course, with ski fields comes, yep, you've guessed it, ACC callouts, and instead of sending an ambulance up here, send a helicopter. So if you want a free helicopter ride at the expense of the taxpayers, break your leg up here, and then you get a free helicopter. Well, depending on your insurance policy, you will get a nice free helicopter ride. But please, folks, if you do that, please donate to the local helicopter society, the Rescue Helicopter Society, because they do it all free donations with the odd top up from the government, but it's all donations, and the work that they do is nothing short of miracles, man. They really do rescue so many people with car accidents, heart attacks. The backcountry here, they are your modern day knights in shining armor, these helicopter crew, and so many people have called upon them when they needed them, and they are there. And a lot of those people have repaid those guys well and truly with donations and whatnot. And yeah, joke about it. It's fun to joke about it. Get your free helicopter ride with a broken leg while you're skiing or hiking and enjoy this beautiful scenery. But they'll probably lie you down flat so you don't see the view, just out of spite. You bastards, you're not going to get a free helicopter ride. You're going to be laying down. We'll pump you full of morphine so you do not see any of this view. But yeah, this is, I thought I'd show you Queenstown, and this is a spectacular helicopter ride, and I'd love to do this in real life. Potentially it could be another career path. I do think after flying this helicopter and actually learning how to fly it and whatnot, I would actually love to be a helicopter pilot. I feel like not quite a fighter jet pilot. You do have the basically you do have the world at your fingertips. You can go anywhere, do anything within reason until your propeller fails, and that's another story. But you can definitely, once I get Flight Simulator 2024, I'm sure they have better helicopters. But yeah, this is, imagine being a tourist helicopter operator and showing passengers these beautiful, breathtaking views, and I might put my rudimentary helicopter skills to the test. I might try and land on one of these mountaintop ranges and pretend I'm dropping a whole lot of hikers off, or a lot of adventure-seeking junkie backcountry skiers who do stupid skiing down vertical mountain passes. That doesn't look quite helicopter friendly, but we will find a mountain ridge, then I'll attempt to land at that. H marks the spot, and then that will be me done, and I will try and put my videos in chronological recording order, starting with one of my 1920s silent films that I did right at the beginning, that were when I realised, screw it, I do have a voice and I do like to speak, even though I'm a bit of a introvert. Well, I'm a major introvert. But that first video I did when I was flying the Fokker Friendship, I did have a nice Aylesbury brewed beer, because I'm currently living in Aylesbury at the moment. And I thought, you know what, I am going to do my voice. And I want to get my partner and I, we want to do travel vlogs. We go to some really cool places and we want to showcase that. So I decided it's time to my brief video making history. I thought, you know what, I am going to try and land this first of all, but I thought I'm gonna step out from the 1920s silent film with using my mouse as hand signals, and having it there and feeling quite relaxed, I thought, oh, this is actually not too bad. All of the great YouTubers started from somewhere, and watching my favourite A320 sim pilot, his first video was, I mean, he's got such a great voice, great way of narrating the scene. Like, I do prefer him over A330 driver, but I can imagine if this had deer and stuff like that, that would be so cool. Right, I'm going to land on this little, oh, it's a bit. Oh, this is one thing about helicopter flying, I just want to get down. There we go. Well, am I actually on the ground? Yeah, I am. Oh. Right, we are currently mounting this little rock that's probably not helicopter friendly, but we've actually done what I wanted to do. I wanted to like touch down on actually aim for a spot and park on it, and I'm actually really stoked with that. I'm going to actually try and simulate a single your classic, this is your single get out of the helicopter now because I'm stressed out. Single helicopter like skid landing. So there we go. I think I'm done with that. And we are going to do your classic. I love it when helicopters do this. They just do this. Oh, far up. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Oh. And it goes so wrong just like that, but here we go. I think I throttled too far up there. This is what helicopter pilots do, and I love it when they do this. They just basically fall from the sky. Look at that. That's what I wanted to do. But yeah, listening to some A320 sim pilot, his first video, man, like, it just shows you that you have to make a start. Do it. Same with even A320, the sim driver guy, like, he started from how he started. He's got interesting voice. I really love his content. He's more factual and more to the point. I do like his very blunt, dry sense of humor. He like that one when he was flying the ATR and he was trying to do the hotel engine stop thing, and he pulled the condition right back to cut off and everything went blank, and he went straight onto the thing saying, "Sorry guys, that was the ground crew. They forgot to plug in the GPU, and sorry for that, guys. We'll put power back on." And then he just said, in real life, if you do something like that, you just deny that was your fault, man. And I love that. That's like me, man, to the T. Like, put the blame onto someone else, and because they don't know anything about it. But yeah, I do like his content. But 320 Sim Pilot, he's my favorite. He's my hero. He is so knowledgeable and so calm and so very easy to understand. And same with that EasyJet guy. He's got that really cool accent. I do like his content, but yeah, this is my Kiwi style coming up. But yeah, we're gonna really pitch up, really bleed off that speed, and we are not gonna drop out of the sky like we did, but we will at the very least, we will control our crash into the ground. We want to land. I want to land on that. X marks the spot. H marks the spot there. That's where we took off from. But yeah, no. I'm going to put my videos up. I'm going to learn how to edit and stuff like that. But I'll make a start. Put my silent films up first, and then I'll put up those Fokker friendship ones, which you'll see in. I mean, you'll see that first before you see this one. Or I should put this one out first so it makes sense, so you guys can come along with the journey kind of thing. But yeah, this is us coming into land. I've never flown helicopters much at all, but I definitely have come a long way, and I'm really excited to do more of that, because that was actually quite fun. And showcase, be a bit like a scenic helicopter pilot, but in Flight Simulator you guys don't have to fork out $500 New Zealand dollars to do a 30-minute flight around the city kind of thing. I mean, that's exaggeration, but it is getting really expensive to fly these helicopters at the moment. But I want to land on that X. I really want to land on that X, and we are going to do it. We are going to do it, guys. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone's all inclusive, we are kind of there. We're gonna do it, man. We are, even if we're dragging our skids along the ground and wrecking the absolute bejeebus out of, and we're ever gonna. And I've also set up this button too. That resets the. We are gonna. And that is us. A successful, well, kind of successful, apart from that moment where I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna come literally crashing down. We have made it. And I'm not gonna power it. Oh, how do I power it down? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, because unfortunately, like true Microsoft Flight Simulator fashion, they didn't have they didn't have opening doors, which is such a shame. Such a shame. I'm just going to turn off all of these switches. There we go. Never know what I'm doing with these helicopters, but yeah, we'll watch it spool down, eh? Satisfying watching this spool down for some weird reason, but I think I've got everything. It's a shame that doesn't move. I'm just adjusting the trims, but yeah, as you can see, everything's all set up for hand flying, eh? It's just, unfortunately, you don't get that same. There we go. Yeah, guys, that's us. That is such a satisfactory sound, hearing that. That just brings back memories of a kid once again, being at the various helicopter pads around Rotorua and hearing that beautiful sound of the helicopter spooling down and coming to. Does this actually work? I feel like it's one of those things that must, just that action, that must really reduce the lifespan of your whatever it is. I'm not a mechanically minded person, but that, I don't think it does anything, but that would definitely. Yeah, this is. I hope you enjoyed that very short flight along the. That's the remarkable ranges, which are incredibly remarkable. Yeah, and that is us, folks. Spooling down in the Bell 407. Probably a very iconic helicopter, isn't it? Yeah, we could be here for hours waiting for this to turn off, but yeah, that's us, guys. Enjoy your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and thank you for watching.